What is a community? Is it something such as an event, or is it a feeling or a group of people? The traditional sense of a community is said to be a group of people gathering, sharing in a common interest. Like this soccer community you see before you. They gather to practice and play games each week. They fit the traditional standards of what a community is thought to be. Now that we've seen what a traditional community looks like, let's talk about online communities. These communities allow millions of people from around the globe to discuss common interests over chats, posts, comment sections, you name it. Social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram all pride themselves on connecting communities together.
When joining a community, you have to fill three basic needs. The first being sharing a common interest with someone else. The second, creating friendships with the people you share those interests with. And third, getting a sense of identity through those common beliefs. People through generations have connected and formed formal groups that meet and interact through common interests. Now with social media, we can do this without even meeting a person. We can speak to each other through posts and tweets instead of having to be face to face. This convenience has led to communities propping up all over the world, connecting millions of people. But even with this convenience, adults are feeling more lonely and depressed than ever. It begs the question, do these online communities fill the three basic needs of what a community is? And if they're not filling these basic needs, are they taking away from actual communities? How has the word community changed from this use of social media? I will now talk to three different people from three different walks of life and see what community means to them.
My name is Carolyn Randall, and I'm from Michigan. I grew up.
I'm Lumen Smith. I'm currently preparing to go to college over at Kendall School of Art and Design.
Sophia,
How old are you?
10.
I'm involved with my church community, St. Martha in Okemos, and I also am a climate activist. I'm involved with the Citizens Climate Lobby and Climate Reality.
Okay. And what do you prefer, being online or being involved in traditional communities, meeting face to face?
I think the face-to-face is, better, more personal, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do these online communities fill three basic needs? First being it creates a friendship with the people around you. Are you able to share interests? And also, is a sense of identity created?
Yeah, I formed friendships on social media, people that I haven't met before, and also reconnected with old friends.
Do you play any video games?
Yeah, I play Roblox.
Okay. And what do you prefer? Do you like being with people or in person, or do you like being online?
I like to be online.
Okay. You have more fun there.
Go to school for art as well.
Mm-hmm. So, do these online communities, since you mentioned that, do they fill the three basic needs of what a community is supposed to be, which is giving you friendship, an identity, and just capturing your interests?
Oh, well, actually, absolutely.
Or do you like being online more?
I mean, I feel like the equation of them is sometimes almost a falsehood. I don't necessarily have a preference of one over the other because each have their advantages and their disadvantages. There's a lot you can actually draw from a community online that you can't get in person, especially when it comes to expressing who you are and being yourself, since having a certain amount of anonymity makes it a lot easier to be who you are and express yourself if you're not, completely shameless like I am. But there's a lot of just small differences that make them separate enough that I really think they don't deserve to be compared because you don't necessarily have to choose one or the other. You can be a part of both easily.
So, also, how has the word community changed for you since you've grown up in both? Do you think it's changed?
I mean, I don't really think community has changed for me at all. I think the word itself holds kind of the same meaning.
Has the word community changed for you?
Well, before social media, it was a much smaller group. Just the people in my immediate contact. But now I know lots of people throughout the world, actually. Yeah.
Do you think that online communities and social media has taken away from the word community and what it means?
I think it could if you spend too much time at it and don't spend enough time with interpersonal relationships. It could be harmful.
What does the word community mean to you, Sophia?
It means the world.
It means the world.
After conducting these 3 interviews and doing research on this topic, I now feel that online communities are not taking away from the word communities or American culture and traditional communities. Online communities often expand already formal communities and help people who didn't have a voice get a voice in the world they live in. As social media platforms grow and online communities expand with them, we have to understand that the same things hold true. Communities have 3 basic needs that need to be fulfilled. As long as those are fulfilled, online communities and traditional communities do not take away from each other. Traditional communities will always have a place within our society. Same with online communities. They can work with each other to expand and become more fruitful. American culture can change, but our sense of communities do not have to. I think you should go out and engage the members of your community if their needs are fulfilled, whether that's online, traditional, or wherever you go to find your sense of identity. Thank you to all the people who participated in my interviews and for all the people who are watching this documentary. I hope that this gave you a better understanding of what a community is and helped you to understand other people's communities